Picture this. A small Caribbean island nation with just 2.9 million people is about to flip the global aluminum industry on its head. While America's aluminum production crumbles and China tightens its grip on critical metals, Jamaica is quietly positioning itself to become the new aluminum superpower of the Western world. And the numbers are staggering. Welcome to Wealth Empire. Please subscribe to this channel. Click on the notification button to stay updated when new video arrives. Let's dive in. 1. America's aluminum crisis. Let's start with a shocking reality. America, once the world's aluminum giant, is now hanging by a thread. The United States has largely shuttered its primary aluminum smelter capacity, going from dozens of facilities to just 6 remaining primary smelters scattered across the country. This isn't just industrial decline, it's a national security nightmare. Today, the U.S. imports over 75% of its aluminum needs. Think about that for a moment. The metal that builds our aircraft, our military vehicles, our infrastructure, we're almost entirely dependent on foreign sources. And with global supply chains becoming increasingly fragile due to geopolitical tensions, trade wars, and unstable mining regions in Africa, America's vulnerability has never been more exposed. Industry experts are sounding alarm bells. The Department of Defense has repeatedly flagged aluminum as a critical material vulnerability, especially as traditional suppliers like Guinea face political instability and Australia grapples with its own resource allocation priorities. America is watching nervously as its strategic autonomy slips away, one shipment at a time. 2. Enter Jamaica. The sleeping giant awakens. But here's where the story gets interesting. Just 90 miles south of Florida sits Jamaica, home to some of the world's largest bauxite reserves, an estimated 2 billion tons of the aluminum ore. For decades, Jamaica has been content playing the role of raw material exporter, shipping bauxite and alumina to other countries for processing into finished aluminum products. Jamaica's bauxite story began in the 1950s, when American companies like Alcoa discovered the island's red dirt contained aluminum-rich ore of exceptional quality. For over 70 years, Jamaica has been a reliable supplier, exporting millions of tons of alumina annually. But now everything is about to change. The Jamaican government and international partners have unveiled plans that could completely reshape the global aluminum landscape. Instead of just digging up bauxite and shipping it away, Jamaica is building the infrastructure to become a vertically integrated aluminum powerhouse, controlling everything from mining to finished products. 3. The game-changing investments. The transformation is already underway with massive investments pouring in. Jamalco, one of Jamaica's key alumina refineries, has announced a $70 million expansion that will boost their production capacity to 1.4 million tons by 2027. But that's just the appetizer. The main course is the jaw-dropping $3 billion Gansu Jamaica Industrial Park, a partnership with Chinese steel giant JISCO. This isn't just another mining operation, it's a complete aluminum ecosystem. The park will house aluminum smelting facilities, rolling mills, and advanced manufacturing capabilities to produce high-value aluminum components for aerospace, electric vehicles, and even national security applications. Think about the implications. Instead of shipping raw materials abroad, Jamaica will be manufacturing finished aluminum products right on the island, capturing the full value chain. We're talking about aluminum sheets for aircraft fuselages, components for Tesla batteries, and specialized alloys for military applications, all made in the Caribbean. 4. The Green Revolution advantage. But here's what makes Jamaica's play even more brilliant. They're positioning themselves as the green aluminum leader. Jamalco is completing a cutting-edge steam turbine project in 2025 that will make them largely energy self-sufficient. By generating their own power more efficiently, they're dramatically reducing production costs and carbon emissions. This green production capability is crucial because global buyers are increasingly demanding sustainable aluminum. European automakers, American aerospace companies, and tech giants are all prioritizing suppliers with strong environmental credentials. Jamaica is positioning itself perfectly for this shift, while traditional producers struggle with outdated, carbon-intensive facilities. The timing couldn't be better. As climate regulations tighten worldwide and carbon taxes loom, Jamaica's green aluminum will command premium prices while competing producers face mounting costs and restrictions. The hidden treasure, rare earth elements. Now here's where Jamaica's strategy gets truly revolutionary. For decades, the aluminum industry has treated red mud, the waste product from alumina refining, as a costly disposal problem. Jamaica has accumulated over 40 million tons of this red mud, which most companies see as an environmental headache. But Jamaica sees something different, a treasure trove of critical metals. Advanced extraction technologies can pull rare earth elements, titanium, scandium, and other valuable materials from red mud. These are the same rare earth elements that are absolutely essential for smartphones, wind turbines, electric car batteries, and advanced military systems. Currently, China controls about 80% of global rare earth processing. If Jamaica successfully scales up red mud processing, they could become a major Western alternative for these critical materials. We're talking about a potential multi-billion-dollar industry built on what was previously considered waste. Imagine Jamaica simultaneously supplying aluminum and rare earth elements to Western manufacturers desperate to reduce their dependence on Chinese supply chains. It's a geopolitical game changer disguised as an environmental solution. 6. Strategic Western alternative. This brings us to why America and other Western nations should be paying attention. Not with fear, but with strategic interest. As global tensions rise and supply chain security becomes paramount, Jamaica offers something invaluable: a reliable, Western-aligned aluminum supplier in the backyard of North America. Unlike suppliers in politically unstable regions or countries with complicated relationships with the West, Jamaica is a stable democracy with strong ties to both the United States and European markets. It's a member of CARICOM, maintains excellent diplomatic relations, and operates under familiar legal and business frameworks. For American manufacturers, having a major aluminum supplier just 90 miles away means shorter shipping times, lower transportation costs, and dramatically reduced supply chain risks. No more worrying about ships stuck in the Suez Canal or political upheavals shutting down mines in Africa. Then economic transformation and job creation. The economic impact for Jamaica will be transformative. The aluminum industry expansion is expected to create thousands of high-skilled jobs, from engineers and technicians to logistics specialists and advanced manufacturing workers. The government is investing heavily in technical training programs and educational initiatives to develop the skilled workforce needed for these sophisticated facilities. This isn't just about mining jobs. Jamaica is building capabilities in advanced metallurgy, precision manufacturing, and green technology. The country is positioning itself as a knowledge hub for aluminum innovation, attracting international talent and investment. The ripple effects will boost the entire Jamaican economy. Better paying jobs mean increased consumer spending, more tax revenue for infrastructure development, and reduced emigration as young Jamaicans find opportunities at home. The country could become a model for how resource-rich nations can climb the value chain and escape the resource curse that has trapped so many developing countries. 8. Market disruption and price implications. From a market perspective, Jamaica's entry as a major aluminum producer could significantly impact global pricing and supply dynamics. The London Metal Exchange has already started factoring in increased Caribbean production capacity in their aluminum futures pricing models. More competition generally means better prices for buyers, but it also means more stable supply. Instead of relying on a handful of mega producers who can manipulate prices, global buyers will have more options. This is particularly important for industries like aerospace and automotive, where aluminum price volatility can significantly impact project economics. Jamaica's green premium positioning could also create a two-tiered market: standard aluminum and premium green aluminum, giving environmentally conscious buyers options while commanding higher margins for sustainable producers. 9. Blueprint for other nations. Jamaica's aluminum strategy provides a blueprint that other resource-rich developing nations are already studying closely. The key lessons are clear. Don't just dig up resources and ship them away. Invest in value-added processing, embrace green technology early, and leverage waste streams as additional revenue sources. Countries like Guyana with their oil discoveries, Ghana with gold and bauxite, and even smaller Caribbean nations with mineral resources are watching Jamaica's transformation with great interest. If Jamaica succeeds, it could spark a wave of value-added industrialization across the developing world. The strategy combines smart partnerships with international investors, strategic infrastructure development, environmental responsibility, and a focus on high-value products rather than just raw material export. It's economic development done right in the 21st century. 10. Challenges and risks. Of course, Jamaica's ambitious plans face significant challenges. The scale of investment required is enormous, and construction timelines for major industrial facilities can stretch longer than planned. Global economic downturns could delay projects or reduce demand for aluminum products. There's also intense competition from established producers who won't give up market share easily. Major aluminum companies have deep pockets and decades of relationships with key buyers. Jamaica will need to prove that their cost advantages and strategic positioning outweigh the comfort of established supply relationships. Environmental challenges remain significant despite green technology adoption. Bauxite mining inherently involves land disruption, dust management, and water usage concerns. While Jamaica is implementing responsible mining practices and innovative waste management, balancing industrial growth with environmental protection requires constant vigilance. The skilled labor force development is another critical factor. Advanced aluminum processing and manufacturing require highly trained workers. Jamaica's education system and training programs must deliver qualified technicians and engineers at scale, a challenge for any developing nation. As we look toward 2030 and beyond, the global aluminum landscape is reshaping before our eyes. Jamaica's transformation from raw material exporter to integrated aluminum powerhouse represents more than just industrial development. It's a fundamental shift in how developing nations can leverage their natural resources in the modern economy. For America and other Western nations, this isn't about fear. It's about opportunity. Jamaica's rise as a reliable, green, and strategically located aluminum supplier could help solve critical supply chain vulnerabilities while supporting a democratic ally's economic development. The question isn't whether Jamaica will succeed in becoming a major aluminum player. The investments are already flowing and the infrastructure is under construction. The question is how quickly global buyers will recognize the strategic value of this Caribbean aluminum alternative and adjust their supply strategies accordingly. Jamaica's bauxite boom may not crush global aluminum power, but it's certainly reshaping it. And for a small island nation with big ambitions, that might be the most powerful outcome of all. Please don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video on Update Shaping Our World.